searching for old treasures, blowing off the dust. Timeless stories and legendary characters. This is Talking Movies. Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back. So today's movie, story written by Topper Caro and Joel Schumacher, and of course directed by Joel Schumacher, is the 1983 comedy D.C. Cab. D.C. Cab stars Max Gail as Harold, Adam Baldwin as Albert Hockenberry, Mr. T as Samson, Charlie Barnett as Tyrone, Gary Busey as Dell, Gloria Gifford, Miss Floyd, Marsha Warfield as Ophelia, Bill Maher as Baba, Otis Day as Bongo, Paul Rodriguez, Xavier, Whitman Mayo as Mr. Rhythm, Peter Paul as Buddy, David Paul as Buzzy. You may remember Peter and David Paul as the Barbarian Brothers, but then again, you may not have, because they were only in one or two small films that really didn't get a lot of traction. Irene Cara as herself, and then a host of other characters in the movie that are, they're not standout characters, but they do add something to the overall feel of the movie. Now, the movie, of course, is based and set around DC Cab, and the owner of the company, Harold, is running this business as best he can, but it's been a bit of a failing business. They are the dregs of the cab industry in DC in this movie. Every other cab company is better. They have more rights and privileges to be able to do a lot more things, like go to airports, because obviously being a small business, they just don't have the money to have the airport licenses to be able to do these things. So as you get into the annex of the guys in DC Cab, along comes in Albert Hockenberry. Albert Hockenberry is the son of Harold's best friend, and Harold's best friend, which is Albert's father, they were both in war together. I believe it was Vietnam, and they had a very strong bond, and he remembers Albert as a little kid. Now he's all grown up, and he's come to see him, and he, why are you here? And he decides he wants to go see Harold, and he wants to break into the cab business. So the antics begin there. And as the story progresses, Albert obviously gets to know everybody in DC Cab, as do we. And their hilarious antics and some of the ridiculousness that they get up to actually make this a very fun and very entertaining movie. If you have not seen this movie, I would recommend seeing it if you like a good comedy, because that's exactly what this is. Yes, it's a bit dated because it's from a later time period, but you know what? It is just as fun to watch today as it was back then. This is a good movie, and it's worth your time to at least a one-time watch. So, what do you guys think? Let me know. Leave some comments down below. If you like what you've seen, hit the like button and subscribe. If there are any movies in particular you would like to see me review or to talk about, please go ahead and leave them down below, and I will do my best to try to get to them. I try to focus on 70s and 80s with maybe a few 90s thrown in here or there, but I am willing to work outside those realms if it's a worthy project to start. Anyway, guys, that's all I got to say about this one. Until next time, later, y'all.